Well, for one, it's surprising, pleasantly so though, that the contact center environment is growing as well as it is. Where we come from in South Africa, it's a vibrant industry, but it's still very young. We've got a couple of big players in the industry, so it's very heartwarming to see that when you get out of the country you see that it's in many countries are already involved in the industry, and that are beginning to come together as a group and forming a unified force. Yeah.
Why did you guys decide to enter?
Well, because we believe that, you see, we are in the public service, and generally contact centers are based on the commercial side. But we believe that we are offering something both to the contact center environment in terms of bringing the public service on board in the contact center environment, but also that as a statement to say that the public service can also provide as good a service as the commercial sector can provide a service, and innovate as well as any other sector can innovate. So we want you to make that point across on both those dimensions, to say that while we are part of the industry, but also that we are also making a contribution as a public service into the industry.
Do you think that more government agencies should get involved in this awards program?
Absolutely. In fact, one of my missions for the rest of the upcoming year is to go back to South Africa. We've got a couple of good call center solutions. Our techs, which is called SARS, they're basically the benchmark for Africa on the tax front, and I'm sure they're not aware of this. So I'm going back there. I'm telling them, look, guys, enter. Make yourselves known. There's a whole world out there waiting for us as the government sector, where we can contribute positively to the contact center environment. We also our ID environment, our registration, birth, death, immigration department is also building a very fine call center environment. We're now establishing a card-based ID system which will integrate all of the services. So whether you are going to to police, or you're registering a new birth certificate, it will all be on one small card document. So that innovation we can bring on board and say, look, we've got biometrics, we've got this ID document that is no longer now, even our passport will emigrate into that document later on. So that innovation now can bring forth into this environment and say, look, these are the investments that we're having in the public service in South Africa, but also what's happening in the rest of the continent and how we can bring that again into the environment.
So describe your experience at this event in one word.
Awesome.